Hi Virgo, welcome to your new love reading for me for January 2020. Happy New Year, happy new decade to you. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Love Your Self-Worth. Love and support to her. Check her out, show her some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Virgo. I'm happy you're here today. Virgo. Okay. King of Wands, Sagittarius, could be. Fool, the Fool. Could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Six of Swords. Strength. This, holy cow, this card's coming up a lot. Strength card, that could be Leo. Eight of Wands. Three of Cups. All right, let's see who we're dealing with here. King of Pentacles, that could be Virgo. All right. So on the one hand, it's going to be, well, there's going to be trust issues. But I think that just happens after a certain level. It's like, okay, you kind of don't want to invest too much because you don't, want things to take their time and learn over time. But there's going to be probably keeping things quite lighthearted. And you two are going to be very busy. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff together, lots of stuff, going places. You probably have a lot in common, so that's nice. They're going to be wanting to take it a little bit slower. Could be someone that's new to your area, like new to your locale. This is someone that's probably just got a fresh start, left something behind, and is looking to just really change their life. Like new year, new them, want to do this, want to do that, want to do things differently. Somebody that's really inspired. What's this Fool card about? What's this Fool? Two of Cups. All right. What's this Six of Swords about? Whoopsie. Seven of Cups. What's this Eight of... Oh, that's the Strength card. That could be Leo. What's this Strength card about? Whoopsie. The Devil. What's this Eight of Wands? Ace of Pentacles. What's this Three of Cups? Or Virgo. The Hanged Man. All right. Oopsie. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, so here's Virgo right there. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles about. All right, so here's the thing. You and this person are going to start off like, woo. It's going to be... You're going to see it and be like, oh, yay. But you're going to realize in getting to know this person, you're going to have to give them some space because they've got some stuff they're cleaning up. Quite specifically, this is for... Sorry, I got to have some lip gloss on. Lips get a little chapped. You could be dealing with somebody or have met somebody that is trying to clean up some past issues. I'm not just talking about relationship issues. I'm talking about behavior that was not so healthy, unhealthy habits. This could be somebody dealing with rehab. This could be somebody that has moved away from where they were and landed where you are because they really do want a fresh start on life. Like they really do need a change of locale. Everything about their life has to change to separate them from what once was. And this is someone who is going to be fresh out of a situation, and they're going to need stability. And because of that, they're going to need this, even though you two feel like, whoa, they're going to need to not move quickly with this. They're going to need to be able to trust themselves because that's kind of how they do. They're very intense and they move very fast. And they're going to need stability. So as much as you two might want to hit the ground running with this and go here and do that, do that, but don't do the nighttime stuff. Keep it adventurous and fun, and they'll probably tell you this too. They're going to be very open about their struggles and how they did this to save themselves from themselves. Like they moved, they did whatever, so that they could have a chance at a stable future with someone else, because the last relationship or their last situation kind of was not so stable. Perhaps there was some addiction issues that they were really trying to recover from. So this is someone that's going to value stability and checking in with themselves to see how they feel on a day-to-day or situation-by-situation basis. For the Virgos I'm reading for, you're going to be supportive of that. You're going to get that. You won't have a problem with it. The feelings for you will be there. But again, this person's going to need to be able to trust themselves and to take things very slowly. because when they get overwhelmed, they go and do the thing that's unhealthy, emotionally eat, they use, they whatever, like they spiral. So this is someone that's found newfound stability and strength, and they want to keep that. So I think what they see with you is what is possible. I think that the reason why you two are connecting is because you offer that stability, and they like you and they like doing things with you. You're going to have a lot in common, but it's going to take them slow to trust themselves romantically, like with feelings, you know what I mean? And it's going to be one of those things where if you want this connection with this person, you're going to have to be okay with things taking time. That you can be an example of like hope and what's possible, but you can't convince them, you can't push, you can't. So if you want to be along for the ride with somebody, and go by their schedule, they come by it honestly. This person, whoever you're dealing with, they're going to be coming by it honestly. They're not trying to push, pull, stop, start. They're not trying to jerk anybody around. They just need to be sure of themselves. This is someone that's really feeling like they need stability and control and need to be able to trust themselves first and foremost. Not like, oh, life's getting kind of hard for me, and then they just turn their life over to somebody else and dump all their issues and problems on it. It's like, okay, make sure you wake me up in the morning, get me ready for work, because I'm going to come home at 2 because I'm going to go out all night and do what I want, and then I need you to make me feel responsible in the morning and start the car for me and all this. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So this is someone that is going to want to make sure that they are okay before they progress. There's a good connection here. It's just that they might be kind of spooked, like they don't want it to happen too quickly. It'll get away from them, they get overwhelmed, and then they revert. They relapse. Oh, wrong deck. Whoopsie. What else for Virgo here? So probably this is starting out as a friendship, and someone's really needing to get to know. Or they're going to hold their feelings at bay so they really find out what kind of a person. They want you to know them. They want you to know them. And more than know them, they want you to accept them. They want you to understand, not understand, but just be aware of everything. Know what you're dealing with. Because they want to know who they're dealing with. So they're going to extend the same courtesy. That's for Virgo. Queen of Wands. Look at that. King and Queen of Wands. And then we've got the Fool and we've got the Two of Cups. So yeah, the potential's there. This says a lot, but it's going to be, it might be a bit of a challenge for both of you to slow down and let things progress and get to know each other instead of just, progressing physically first and then being like, whoa, wait, now we got to get to know each other. And this is, for some reason, things happening very slowly and over time is very important to this person. They really are taking this new chance, this new lease on life, so to speak, very seriously. I think they're really encouraged because of the new year, the new decade, and there's this real urge or real desire to do things the right way and to surround themselves with the right people. What else for Virgo? Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Yes, and this, let's be honest, you don't know this person yet. You've had a bit of a dry spell. For the Virgos that I'm reading for, you're kind of in you haven't really found anybody that ticks all of the boxes or even some of the boxes. You've been largely solitary and under yourself. And so it's quite possible that you two will have a healthy respect for boundaries because of that, even though the propensity will be like, yes, to rush in there. Oh my gosh, where have you been? But it might be a bit of a challenge to take things slow, but it'll pay off in the end just because this person really wants you to know who you're dealing with, because what they really want is stability and acceptance. They don't want to be where they've been, and they really want to make sure whatever they're doing now sticks. So, yeah. So this person, you're gonna see each other and be like, yay! But then it's gonna be like, okay, let's do this the right way. Let's get to know each other, because you both are of like mind, and you're both gonna want that connection. The Virgos that I'm reading for, you haven't had anything fulfilling in a while, and neither has this person. And so you're going to want to both do it the right way so that it can last. What else for Virgo? Strength reversed. There's a Chariot and Strength reversed. Yeah, slow down. This is that whole thing of being a challenge to do things in a timely and methodical manner. This is stop, start, because or that could be one of the issues. Things progressing, but wait until they're more secure or more. Don't get ahead of yourself. This could be someone that is dealing with self-esteem issues, or feels a bit weak or insecure, and that's keeping things from progressing. The nice thing about this situation, though, is this someone that's going to be aware of it, and they're going to want to do their due diligence. This isn't somebody that's going to, at some point, give up and start their issues are going to start creeping in. This is someone that is like ultra aware of it to the point where it stagnates a relationship, quite possibly, because they want to do the right thing. This is someone that is hell-bent on not being where they've been. So, and I don't know what the heck's going on with that, but this is, I mean, to move to a new locale, it's quite possible this is someone that's new in your area, but this, if not, they've moved, they've relocated, or they've moved out, or this is someone that's just got a brand new lease on life. And so as much as they might want things to progress, they're really wanting to make sure that they are in control of themselves and they're on solid footing within themselves. I cannot stress that enough. I probably have, but all right. Yeah, this person needing to know that they can take care of themselves is very important to them. Okay. All right, Virgo, I hope this was helpful. I thank you for stopping by. Happy New Year and new decade to you. All right. Thank you again, and you take care.